How you doing? Pete Silvano, Chef's Life Apparel. We are going to do a cooking video today. This will be the first installment of many videos to come. We're cooking in Jacksonville, Florida, my brother Anthony's house, doing a campaign throughout Florida this week, campaigning Chef's Life Apparel. And today we're going to be doing a curry seared tuna with avocado, heirloom tomato, and some beautiful radishes, some heirloom radishes with an avocado and lemon oil and a little bit of ají amarillo, which is a pepper paste from Peru. Also, we're going to do an arugula salad with roasted beets, crispy prosciutto, strawberry balsamic gastrique, and some feta cheese. So we're going to do this today, prepare a couple dishes and talk about the food. We're also going to be talking about the Ergo Chef knives and the quality for the price that you're getting. So stay tuned, we'll be back. We're going to start prepping. Hey guys, we're back. Basically, to save on time and just to kind of show you some things here. We got our roasted beets. They're heirloom. They're yellow and red beets. They're beautiful. Roasted them in the oven with the skin on. Take them out. Let them cool when they're fork tender. Actually, al dente, like a little bite to them. And then take a towel and rub the skin right off. And then usually I throw them back in the oven for a little while. Then you get that roastedness in them. So basically, we're going to toss them with a little bit of grapeseed oil, of course, because there's not much flavor in it, so it won't mask it. And then a little cracked black pepper. Okay. And a little bit of Himalayan pink sea salt. Okay. And then I'm going to squeeze just a tad bit of lemon on there, just because, just for a little acidity. Basically, just a little bit. That's all you really need. So we're going to toss it so you get nice and seasoned and dress. Always dress something when it goes in. Salads, everything. Dress it. So basically, come over here, and we've got our arugula. We're going to put a little bit of grapeseed oil, just a tad bit, just to dress it. Of course, a little bit of lemon for just a little bit of acidity, of course. A little bit more. Of course, salt and pepper. You just want a little bit of dress on there. Not too much, because this dish is going to be very composed. So, just a little bit. And arugula is peppery, so it's going to go very well with this dish. Okay? And I'm going to go to the fridge and grab some feta cheese. That's going to go with this dish as well. So now, I'm going to go ahead and plate it. Okay? A little bit of arugula, you know, that bit. Okay, some of our beets. Nice colors. They don't have to be perfect, just, you know, around, basically. Okay. Crispy prosciutto. Break some pieces off. Some feta. And then we're going to add our gastrique. So basically, the gastrique, at the end I added some fresh diced strawberries just for a little bit of body. And basically, just drizzle it over it here and there. Add a nice acidic sweetness to it. And that's the composed dish. Roasted beets, feta, crispy prosciutto, arugula, and some strawberry balsamic gastrique. That's the dish. Hey, what's going on? We're back. Now we're going to go ahead and sear the tuna. Basically, it's just curry powder, salt, and pepper. Today we're going to use Himalayan pink sea salt. It's really, really good. Add a nice crunch texture to it, actually. So we're going to sear that off, and we're going to let it rest. because later on we're going to slice it and then we're going to serve it with the avocados, the heirloom tomatoes, the lemon oil, and some radish probably with that as well. So we're going to go ahead and sear the tuna. Basically, we're going to do some fresh cracked black pepper, and you always want to season it on both sides liberally. And we got both sides, basically. And we've got our pink Himalayan sea salt for that crunch effect. Okay, pretty liberally. That's a good sized piece of tuna. Okay, so we got the salt on there. Then you don't want to put too much of the curry powder because curry powder is pretty pungent. And you don't want it to overpower the dish. You want it to have a little bit of the curry flavor to it and the essence, but you don't want to put too much. So basically, I brushed it with a little bit of olive oil earlier, and now the salt, pepper, and the curry powder. So basically, that's plenty right there. So we're going to come over to the pan, and what we're going to do, basically, we're going to put a little bit of grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil has a high flash point, which is basically, it'll hold up to the heat. So you just want to put just a little bit of that. Of course, we've got our gas streak reducing. We're going to turn that down. It's just about done. We're going to stick it on low. Then we want our tuna. We're going to sear it medium to medium-high heat. So I see the oil starting to smoke a little bit, so we're going to go ahead and put our tuna in. And since it's a thick piece, it's okay to sear it for a little bit longer than you would if it was smaller. You'd want to not sear it as long because you want it to be rare. You want that color to still stand out. So basically, we're going to sear that and get a little crust on it. And it smells phenomenal. That curry is just, the essence is coming off that with grapeseed oil. Now also, the reason why I use grapeseed oil is because it's almost flavorless. You can taste it, and it's a lot different than olive oil. Olive oil has that olive pungent taste. That's why we did the grape seeds, because it's pretty much tasteless. So, and we didn't want to mask the curry flavor. So basically, I think that's about ready. So we're going to go ahead, and we have a nice crust on there. Look at that beautiful crust, the golden brown. That's what you want. And it's still going to be rare when we cut into it. So you want to sear it same amount of time on the other side. So basically, we're going to let that sit for a little bit, and then we're going to transfer it to the plate when it's done on that side. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the heat because the residual heat will finish it. And that's pretty much it. That's the seared tuna. And we're going to let it rest because later we're going to slice it and serve it with the heirloom tomatoes and the avocado, a little lemon oil, and some ají amarillo paste. It's going to be kind of a Peruvian play with a little curry accent to it. So stay tuned. Alright guys, we're back. This next dish we're going to put together is curry seared ají tuna with a lemon oil, also a little bit of ají amarillo, which is the pepper paste from Peru, and a little bit of radish and heirloom tomatoes and avocado oil. So basically we seared it off earlier as you saw. Beautifully done. So basically I'm going to cut it against the grain. Get some nice semi-thick pieces, probably a 1/4 inch basically. And what we're going to do is we're going to shingle the tuna. So we'll put that to the side and go ahead and plate. So we're going to shingle it with, actually what we're going to do is cut these tomatoes. It's a little big, but that's alright. These heirloom tomatoes, nice bright colors, kind of like the beets earlier. So we're going to shingle it basically and fluctuate the colors a little bit. So got that, tuna, then tomato, tuna, then tomato, and then we'll put that to the side. Okay, we're going to wipe the plate a little bit. We want it to be clean. And then, of course, we got some beets for color and texture as well. Some thin slice there. These beets are also an heirloom variety of beets. So, some more color over here, more red. White. So basically that's that. Then we're going to take our lemon avocado oil salt, pepper, lemon, avocado oil, and a tad bit of touch of garlic. And then you got the acid in there. It's going to help to offset it a little bit. And then I'll take a little bit of the beets or the radish greens, and I'm going to chiffonade a little bit just for color. I'm going to put some on there like that. And then we've got our avocado for the last little bit of flavor, creaminess. So what you want to do is take your seed out, and this is a beautifully ripe one. It's a perfect time of year for them. And then you take it out, and then cut this end off. Okay. And put some on top for that color contrast. And then the ají amarillo, you want to use this sparingly because it's got a little kick to it. So we're just going to do some dots of it. And that's it. That's the composed dish. Curry seared ají tuna, heirloom tomatoes, avocado, radish, and lemon avocado oil, like a little vinaigrette, and the ají amarillo paste. And that's it. Bon appetit.